Carpe Zeus. Got to go hunting with my buddy Ben. I'm watching him with an Armasight Zeus thermal sight as he's scanning the local area with the Pulsar Trail XP50 here in the campground where I often hunt at Elk Springs Ranch in St. Joe, Texas. Say hello, Ben. We ended up spending about 3 hours in the campground area without any luck seeing hogs, so took off across the property, scanning from the truck. Ben spied this hog deep in the woods here, and to keep things quiet, he climbed out of the window of the truck and made a stalk on this hog. Now, I've sped up the video here 8 times because this takes place over a long period of time. There's too much brush between Ben and the hog, and there's too many leaves on the ground, too many briars, things that tangle up with his feet to walk across the woods, get much closer to it. So he's doing his best to get a good angle on this hog to get a shot. So after 13 minutes of watching him do this, I'm sitting in the truck quietly chanting to myself, "Shoot it. Shoot it." And it worked. The only problem was the bullet was obstructed and the hog got away. We left Elk Springs Ranch, checked out some other properties, and then came back and started touring through the property again when Ben spied these hogs off in the distance. They're down actually across a deep ravine on the other side of it, and Ben's moved me over to another location where I can get a better view, so I'm zoomed in on this hog. I'm going to get lined up on it here. I'm going to take the shot and you're going to hear it hit. We spent about 30 minutes looking for that hog, but never found it. We loaded up the truck, continued down the road. About 900 yards away we spotted this sounder of hogs, got out of the truck and made a short stalk on foot, getting set up where we had the best view of them. For the third time this evening, we're dealing with the problem of having a lot of brush between us and the hogs, and us trying to decide on who's going to be shooting which hog. We'd get hogs spotted, decide to take a shot, and then something would get in the way. A hog would move behind a tree, and we'd have to change targets again. And that's what's going on here, where we had lost a shot and are now having to set up to do another shot. Ben suggests I pick a hog that's coming in from the left. There he is. We get lined up. Here we go. In the face, and he goes down. And as the other hogs scatter, I can't get lined up with a clean shot on any of them. However, Ben is finding targets out in the open. Here's the view from Ben's perspective. He's actually trying out one of my rifles for this part of the hunt. So there's my hog coming in. He's going to line up on his hog. Here we go. As he scans, he picks up this hog right here. That hog takes off. He gets the second shot at it, and it gets away. We only find my hog down in the immediate area, so we get in the truck, Ben in the back, scanning from the top. And as we're going around, he spies something out in the woods. He goes and checks on it. He calls me on the phone and says, "Brian, bring your rifle." So I come down there, and I'm seeing what he's looking at, but I can't identify what it is. There's too much brush covering it. I'm too close, and I have too much magnification. I think it's an animal, but I can't tell what type of animal. And I keep changing positions to try to get a better look at it. There, I think it looks like a raccoon. And then it takes off on me.
Where'd he go?
There I can identify it. And I dropped it right there. It was maybe only a 15 or 20 yard shot, but look at all this garbage that I was shooting through in order to make the kill. So that finished the night with 2 boars, one at 110 pounds and one at 35 pounds.
Optics provided by Third Coast Thermal.
Carpe sus, my friends.